Welcome to White Tree Studios in Salt Lake City. This is Devotion Championship Wrestling, and I'm Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone, calling the action on this episode here tonight. And tonight we have a very special episode, bringing in the likes of the world-class maniac, Eric Young. Fan favorite Bud Burtch gets his chance to go against this master of the craft. But first, after a devastating challenge and defeat to and from Tom Chad, Chase Earl goes up against the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand right now. Lemons looking to get things started with a honorable handshake. Chase Earl looking for admonition from the devoted faithful if he should do so or not. And he does not. That's where he believes that Manny can do with his handshake. Now looks to whip Manny. Manny reverses and tosses Earl right over his hip. Now another yet again. Earl goes for a roundhouse, misses, and Manny rebuts with a big, solid lemonade stand shoulder tackle. Manny is getting us started out tonight, firing up the crowd. We are feeling it, no doubt about it, folks. Chase Earl perhaps taking some time to rethink the decisions in his life that has brought him to this point. Manny looks to do the honorable thing and help him in, but oh, come on now. Earl using Manny's altruism against him. Now putting Lemons into the back corner and gets a 4 1/4 count, almost 5 there from our referee, Big Drew Templar. Manny strikes back with a double-handed chop, followed up by a second. Oh, and a shot right to the crown of the forehead. Earl now looks to whip Lemons. Lemons this time is caught with a big lariotto. Earl goes for the cover and counts his chickens before they hatch. Manny kicks out, goes for a second, does Earl, but this time doesn't even get a single count in. Frustrated is Earl as he presses a knee against the throat of Lemons. Pulling some tricks right out of the page of Andrew Sowell there. Lifted directly. I wonder if that's copyright infringement. A shot to the gut, followed up by a open palm strike. Shot again to the crown of the head by Chase Earl. Lemons on the ropes, looking to roll up for the cover. Gets it 2. No, excuse me, 1. Does not fall through. Lemons able to spring out of it. Now looking for yet another whip off the ropes. And a sunset flip from Lemons. Goes for the cover. 2. Lemons gets boxed in the ears and is brought down by another lariat. Earl now gets into position, goes for the cover. 2. Kicks out, does Manny. This match continues, folks. In the recent weeks, we've seen Chase Earl a lot more aggressive than he's been in the past, with a lot more purpose. Perhaps ditching his little briefcase has helped. Now with a neck breaker, goes for the cover. 1, 2, kicks out. Manny still in this game. Frustrated is Earl, vocalizing those frustrations nonetheless. Now looking to pull up Lemons, hooking Lemons into a guillotine, looking for the suplex, but it's blocked once, now twice. Reversed and slammed, bridge perfectly done by Lemons. The two now, both equally exhausted. No doubt, Earl having the wind completely knocked out of him after that. Referee Drew Templar up to a 4 count. Manny bites the sour. You know what that's going to bring on, ladies and gentlemen. The ultimate sour power. He lines up his target and begins to make lemonade out of his competition, squashing it down as if Earl were in a citrus press. Goes for a roundhouse. Lemons dodges it and brings down big power slam, goes for the cover, 2, Earl kicks out. I tell you what, you gotta give it to Earl to get out of that. There's not many men that can withstand the burst of power that comes after that bitten sour. A delivered neckbreaker brings Manny down. Earl gets into position, goes for the cover, but Manny still exerting an enormous amount of power to kick out. I don't know if that's muscle memory. He may not even realize it at times, but he's always one to make sure there's no question as to whether or not he's still in the game, and he is in the game despite literally being on the ropes up to his feet. Earl now takes lemons, looks for yet another whip, but it's reversed, and ladies, up into the lemon drop. Manny goes for the cover, and that's it, folks. Manny Lemons,
ladies and gentlemen,
busting down the door with a big win tonight, starting off this awesome show we've got to come. Listen to the devoted faithful, always happy with the win from our founder here at DCW. Folks, we've got much more to come in our main event. Yes, we will see the world-class Maniac go up against Burtch, but it looks like Manny has got some words for the devoted faithful.
I needed to feel that tonight, so thank you guys so much for that love and that energy.
Manny's awesome. Manny's awesome. Manny's awesome.
I just want to be real for 1 second, guys. I've been wrestling for over 10 years. 10 years, I've given my life to this business. All the sacrifice, all the hard work, all the dedication to bring everything that I went there to do, bring it back to home base for all of you. So I just want to say thank you for your continued belief into me, into my guys, into my product, and to this dang community of Utah professional wrestling.
You know, you have to reflect that when it comes to the industry, be it the fans, the promoters, the talent, there is no one person who has done more for the industry here in Utah than has Manny Lemons.
Thank you for being here, too. But let's be real for 1 second. I've been doing it for 10 years, and I've been told no by every single big major wrestling promotion in the world. Because if that was the case, I'd be signed to a multi-year deal for over 6 figures, but I'm not. But on the plus side is, I make a living in professional wrestling because I bust my ass. And when I say everything I've done to bring it back here, this December 3rd, I'm going to make a major announcement right now. For those of you who are fans of Impact Wrestling, they got a huge event going on this Friday night called Bound for Glory. In the main event, Eddie Edwards versus Josh Alexander for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship. The winner of that match will come to Salt Lake City and face me for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship.
Holy smokes, folks. This is huge.
All those no's are going to become a yes December 3rd in my home base, in front of my son, in front of my dad, in front of my mom, in front of my entire community. I do the damn impossible, and I become the Impact World Heavyweight Champion, baby. So if you don't have your tickets, now's the chance, because that's just one match confirmed. So we'll know Friday night who it's going to be. But I'll tell you what, I want to be the world champion come December 4th, baby.
A two-time Impact World Heavyweight Champion, Eric Young, enters the ring. This man is violent by design, and he is ready to go the rounds with the devoted faithfuls. I would argue Wrestler of the Year, Bud Burtch. The two now go into a collar and elbow tie-up. Both of these competitors have been trained in amateur wrestling, collegiate-style wrestling, so I would not be surprised if we saw things go down to the mat. Right now with a wrist lock controlling the elbow, but Young able to evade and reverse said wrist lock. Burtch at the mercy of the veteran. Look at that, tit for tat, beautifully done, bringing down the veteran to a knee, but up. Does an underhook into a kneeling fire carry takeover into a shoulder lock. Folks, this is a clinic. You are looking at one of the greatest in the business today, and that's just not my opinion. That's science. Young able to roll and kip up, which then reverses that wrist lock. Now sidling over, Burtch able to use the ropes to get out of the wrist lock himself. Now using the sheer strength that he has. Young able to reverse again. Burtch has got to do something if he wants to get out of this. Looking and able to follow through what could have been a missed opportunity. Burtch follows through using the momentum of his falling body. As Young anticipated, thought he had been able to evade the reversal coming off the top rope, but Burtch was able to hold on. And Young likes it. Young appreciates what's going on right now. And this, you gotta imagine, this is something that not every relatively new member to the roster is able to get an opportunity like this, and I don't think that Bud Burtch is one to take an opportunity for granted. Young able to get into a side headlock. He's got it cranked in tight, but Burtch not wanting to get sucked in too tightly, pushing against the hips of his opponent, able to go for the whip, drops down. Young puts on the brakes, reverses a whip of his own, goes for a roundhouse. Burtch up and counters with the Hurricane Rana, pops right back up, rushes in with the wheelbarrow, bulldog. Down goes Eric Young. Burtch looks to cover, two. The master craftsman pops out. Burtch rushes in, not wanting to sit back on this momentum, but oh no! No! This is it! Oh my lord! A sit-out tombstone pile driver, that's gotta be it. And it is, folks. Eric Young putting on a master's class
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Eric Young!
No doubt Bud Burtch frustrated, maybe even disappointed, but that was a hell of a job that he put on, going tit for tat for quite a bit. In fact, able to pull off a wheelbarrow bulldog on Eric Young. Young, who has perfected that maneuver over the years into a science. And folks, this has just been a hell of a showing for Bud Burtch. Didn't get the win that he wanted, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. That right there is why you gotta get out and see these international superstars at your local wrestling promotions. You get to see a side of them that you don't get to see on TV week in, week out. They're not having to deal with all the drama and everything that's going on backstage. You get to see them, and you get to see pure talent unfettered here. And that's what we saw with Eric Young. Thank you so much, Eric Young.
Salt Lake City. First and foremost, I can tell you that I am envious of you guys because this place is beautiful. This place is beautiful. The bad news is I got to get on a plane and fly home. But I wanted to thank you guys, each and every one of you guys, for supporting local wrestling, supporting this company, and supporting the young men and women.
Get out while you can! Are you getting out while you can?
Getting out while you can. Who's yelling? Who's? today. What's MK doing out here? You gotta be kidding me. Chatwin vested in the quote-unquote heel championship. I don't even know if the commissioner, Big Papa Rob, considers that a sanctioned title here.
He's number one. The number one contender. He's the best. Number one right here. He wants to face the best.
I don't know if you know this, but I collect those things. And if I want it, I'll take it. My contract was for one contest. It's against the young man. I'm not obligated. Does that look like I'm afraid? Does it look like?
He's taking easy matches against other bums. He's afraid to fight the number one.
That is a bold assumption.
He wants to just make an excuse and take a flight.
I'm not scared of him. I don't think I'm scared of him, and I am certainly not afraid of you. You are going to run your mouth and cash a check that you can't afford, buddy. Take off your sunglasses and look me in my eyes. Take off your stupid sunglasses.
Oh, come on now. Oh, this is embarrassing. We invite Eric Young to come, and he shows up in good faith representing the company for which he works for, Impact Wrestling. Oh, the wiles of the veteran has Chatwin knocking out Kidrat. And now going after MK, who escapes by the skin of his underoos.
Okay.
Folks.
I'll go home tomorrow with that belt.
I'll go home tomorrow with that belt, folks. When we come back, I believe we will see more action from Eric Young. All right, folks, this is it, our double main event, an impromptu exhibition match with the international world-class maniac, Eric Young, taking on the, I can only guess, non-sanctioned champion of the heel title. Into a collar and elbow tie-up, Eric Young pushing his fellow Canadian into the corner, slapping Chatwin's face, and he can't help but laugh. Adjusting his own tie as it is, mocking the righteous one. MK outside trying to direct traffic. Kidreth in tow. The two circling each other up. Into a collar and elbow tie-up. A strong side headlock from Eric Young. But Chatwin looking to create some separation here, but holding on to his tie. Eric Young able to prevent that separation as he goes right back into another side headlock. Chatwin again trying to create that separation, but again, Eric Young holds on to the tie, using his own momentum to corner him, and now using the tie. Oh my goodness! Like a sling, he whips Chatwin across the ring, slamming him into the side, now into the other corner, goes for yet another, tossing Chatwin around like a yo-yo. The devoted faithful encouraging Young to take the heel title. Yet again, tossed across the ring. Chatwin has not had any sort of defense thus far. Looking to change things, he throws Young into the corner and begins a barrage of strikes. Chatwin goes back, nailing Young right across the forehead, looks to whip, but it's reversed, goes into the turnbuckle, and now a picture perfect bridging Northern Light suplex, but Chatwin is able to break that bridge. And this match continues, already up to his feet, sights it, wait, come on, MK holding on to Young, giving thus the righteous one a chance to do some very heinous deeds, striking Young across the crown of the neck and delivers a running bulldog. Chatwin goes for the cover. 2. No, Young is still in it. Close, and you can hear the devoted faithful worried that they might see an upset here by the non-sanctioned. Again, I'm saying I'm assuming it's non-sanctioned heel champion. Chatwin now, oh, come on. Using the bottom rope to further his devious plans. And oh, come on, MK, furthering it even more. This is disgusting. Ridiculous. Oh, a snap dropped elbow. Sets up for a cover again. Young kicks out. I mean, the saddest thing to me, folks, is that Eric Young came, his first time here in Salt Lake, put on a beautiful match with Burtch. We saw nothing but honor, respect, admonition for each other, and then MK and the Prophets came out, and it just, I really hope that Eric Young would even imagine coming back sometime, because the way he's been treated by the Prophets is bound to leave a sour taste in his mouth. Coming back out of that rear chin lock, up to his feet, creating separation, now sidestep elbow. Comes off of the ropes. Oh, and is hit with a diving back elbow from Chatwin. Chatwin takes advantage of this opportunity, goes for the cover, and Young kicks at it too. A fast pin attempt by Chatwin, who rakes the back now of our visiting athletes. I can only hope that the Prophets are going to be met with heavy sanctions, penalties, anything to try and curb this behavior. We've seen it happen again and again, even employing heel stable member Katarina. And that reverse crossface has got Young laying on the ground. Chatwin comes in for a drop. And he does drop right on his coccyx. This is giving Young a chance to rally and come back here. Rising to his feet, he's feeling the power that can come from the devoted faithful. Eric Young hits the ropes hard, and both competitors drop hard as well. Referee Drew Templar checking on the athletes and begins a 10 count. You can hear the devoted faithful. They would love nothing more than to see Eric Young clean Chatwin's clock, and if at all possible, get a shot at MK2, I have no doubt. Up to a 5 count, and both athletes to their feet. Young walks around us, comes in with a right cross, followed by a second. Now across the side of the head, another. Now whipping Chatwin off the ropes, drops down, pops back up, and hits Chatwin with a sky-high drop kick. And a discus lariato, worthy of the likes of Stan Hansen. Muscling Chatwin into a power slam. He goes out of the ring. Let's go indeed, folks. His iconic elbow drop off of the top rope. He goes for the cover. No, I don't believe it. Chatwin able to get a shoulder up. The devoted faithful know what they want. They're calling for it. Eric Young is one to deliver as he ascends up now to the top rope, but too late. Chatwin racks Young, who falls right on his own 49th parallel. Chatwin now ascends to the middle rope, and Young onto the top. A superplex from Chatwin. Young apparently out. Chatwin gets into position and goes for the cover. 2. No! No! Eric Young has still got fight in him. The look of pain and anguish on the face of Young. And what? Kid ref on the apron arguing with our official. This is ridiculous. Chatwin to his feet and goes for a front kick, whipped around and pitched right into Kid Ref, who flies off the ring into MK. Both of the Profits down and out on the ground. Chatwin unawares as to what awaits right behind him. A kick to the gut, and now tombstone pile driver. He goes for the cover. And that's it, folks. Eric Young, victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Eric Young.
A well-deserved win from the world-class Maniac. Folks, I gotta say it, this is the first time that Eric Young has competed here in Salt Lake City, and no doubt his time here has been well spent. Eyeing down the Prophets of Destruction as they lick their wounds and exit the arena. Honestly, I have to think that were Eric Young to take that belt, it might devalue his entire collection. A big smile on the face of our victor and special guest athlete, Eric Young. Folks, as always, I'm Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone. Thanks for letting us into your homes. We are all humbled to have been able to spend some time with you. So until next time, stay devoted.
Now I will kill you.